Hello, good afternoon. Drivers of heavily polluting vehicles could have to pay on some of Wales's busiest roads under a new law. The Welsh Government says it'll only happen if 50-mile-per-hour zones fail to reduce emissions. Newport's section of the M4 and part of the A470 at Pontypridd have been considered as potential clean air zones, as Anna Palmer now reports.
At Maesglas Primary School in Newport, Jessica and Matteo are asking their classmates how they travel to school and what they think about pollution.
Do you walk?
Because of the M4, Newport has some of the worst air pollution in the UK. This is something a new law being discussed today is meant to tackle. So what's the bill proposing? Sections of the M4 near Newport and the A470 at Pontypridd could be made into clean air zones. In these zones, high-polluting vehicles could have to pay a charge. But this is only if the 50-mile-per-hour zones, which are currently in place, don't reduce emissions. The law, which needs to be passed in Senedd, also includes steeper fines for drivers who leave car engines idling, particularly when parked outside of schools, and councils will get new powers to enforce smoke control areas. Back at Maesglas at pickup time, the response from parents to a potential charge was mixed.
I mean, overall, I think it's a good idea. We've got to prioritise the environment. I don't drive myself, so obviously that makes me slightly biased, but anything that will increase the reasons for people to get electric vehicles or lower polluting vehicles, then yeah, definitely.
I just think with the cost of living and stuff, I don't think it's like people can't afford to live as it is. Like, it's just, if you want to be able to go through town, you shouldn't have to pay really, I don't think. I just think you should be able to drive through, just putting more money on top of money that people haven't got.
So this is Royal Oak Hill in Newport. Now this is an air quality management area. So these are places where the air quality standards have been breached. And for people living in places like this across Wales, this bill has been a long time coming.
We've reduced the speed limits to 50 miles an hour. That's to protect the emissions. Petrol and diesel cars emit a lot less particulates at 50 miles an hour. We want to see if that works. We hope it will work. We hope people will comply with that. And obviously we've gone to enforcement now on that regime. If it doesn't work, well, I do expect that it will, but if it doesn't work, then we'll look to see if we put control zones in place.
Plaid Cymru and the Welsh Conservatives have said the bill is a step forward, but it's long overdue.
A man from Barmouth has denied kicking or stamping on a woman who he found lying in his bed.